Namaste. This is Mahesh here. Today we'll be talking about um, a very important grain that we are almost everybody are having daily. So before that, this is a disclaimer that this is not a medical advice. This is purely based on Ayurvedic texts. Especially now, it matters a lot because even though it is a rice, it's a hybrid rice or it's not GMO rice you are having, but you don't get these qualities, don't blame me. Okay. So this is not a medical advice. So if you source from a right place, a right variety, you will get the right results. This is Acharya's promise. It's not my promise, it's Acharya's promise. So with that information, I would like to go ahead uh, with more information. So in Ayurveda, there are many types of rices mentioned. Um, so among that, I have uh, I have tried to translate few of them, which actually makes sense and what it is available in the market. Okay. Um, before going to all the 26 varieties, or few varieties which I'll be talking in the video. So these above mentioned 26 varieties other than Raktashali rice are inferior to one another in the succeeding order. Meaning that means Mahashali rice is inferior to Raktashali and superior to Kalamashali. Hence Raktashali is the best one and Tapaniya is the least one in these properties. I think now you got the order. So the lesser the number, the better the rice it is, the better type of rice it is. Okay. And so Raktashali is the best rice, and all the varieties are good for consumption, but among this, which is the best? So let's talk about little bit about. So people ask which variety is good and all these things. So I am sure there'll be a lot of questions, but I'll try not to answer. I'll have them watch the video carefully multiple times, and it will answer mostly all the questions because I have thought through this and with with so much of experience in answering questions related to Ayurveda, I am sure that it will answer all the questions. Mm. So Raktashali rice is blood colored rice. So example Navara or Mapillai Samba. So this is the best rice among all. And how to cook is just you soak it or you make a soup out of it and have it. Whether you need to remove the, so people might ask like if I cook, whether I need to remove the water, not remove the water. So the best way to know whether you need to remove or not remove is after having the rice. Let's say you have in the morning and evening you are getting good hunger, then don't remove the water. But if you are not getting the hunger, remove the water. Okay. So basically, it boils down to whether you need the digestion is happening and the hunger is happening for you or not. Okay. Yeah. So after Mahashali is a little bit bigger rice. Then I'll skip few of them and then come to the Dirgha Shuka because Dirgha Shuka refers to similar to the basmati rice. Okay, basmati is long and it has sharp spike ends. Okay, and then Sugandhika. So Sugandhika is the varieties of rice. Varieties. Okay, I'm telling varieties of rice which gives very good smell. In that one would be like Govind Bhog rice, right? And then I'll skip some of them, and then I'll come to Gaura. Gaura is white rice or whitish golden rice. So this is where the white rice, 14th place from top to bottom, 14th place it comes. So white rice good for me or not? Yeah, this is the 14th place. It comes 14th place. Okay. And Kanchana, golden colored rice, it comes in 16th place. And bright red, almost like a black color, comes the last rice. And I have some personal experience with the black rice. I'll tell you a little bit later. I would not I would not mention in the slides, but I'll be telling verbally a little bit later. So Raktashali rice is the best rice, and I would, so all these varieties has a common qualities. These are the qualities and benefits of the rice. It's swadu, sweet in taste, and after digestion also it is sweet. Snigdha, anxious. So Snigdha is one of the sattva guna according to Bhagavad Gita. So all the satguna, whoever the people who want to be in sattva guna, they can eat rice. So it's vrishya. Vrishya means is aphrodisiac, meaning it will give strength. So and one there is one bad quality. I think we all know about it. So it's baddha alpa varchasaha, meaning it causes mild constipation. It is not sara like like wheat we like wheat we spoke about. Now you can see the difference between wheat and rice. Wheat is like awesome grain, superfood, but rice has little bit lesser qualities. Yeah, I mean this is also patya, meaning it is suitable for daily consumption. Even wheat is also patya. Lagu to digest, easy to digest, but there is one difference that wheat is little bit hard to digest. So Mutrala diuretic increases urine volume, which is a good quality. Okay, so it increases excess water from your body. Hima coolant, so it is coolant is always good for the body. Okay, and another tip. So 1 year old rice is considered as the best because the new rice will it's really a little bit hard to digest, and yeah, and 1 year old is little bit easy to digest. So with this information, I'll go to the next slide. And there are more varieties of rice mentioned, but this has little bit different qualities and it has more bad qualities than the good qualities. So that's why they have mentioned a little bit later. And I'm just mentioning because it is mentioned in Shastra, but I mean don't go for these kind of varieties because it has bad qualities. If you don't have anything to eat, yeah, I mean this is you can eat. Um, it's uh, it's yavaka, hayana, pamshu, vashpa, naishada. So these are the types of um, rices. You can research on them if you want to, but I will skip for now. I'll just read some qualities about it. Swadu, sweet in taste, same as before. Ushna, it is hot in potency. See the difference. Like we had coal in potency, but this is hot in potency. It's guru, hard to digest. So when if you eat some new variety of rice and if you feel hunger a little bit very late, that means it's hard to digest and it would be one of these varieties which is not good for you. Okay. And Shleshma Pittala, meaning it increases Kapha and Pitta, but in that case, in case of the other variety, it removes Tridosha. Okay. So Amlapaka, meaning undergoes sour test of a conversion. See the difference. Like after digestion, it was sweet in the regular rice, but this is amla, like it's sour, which is not good. Okay. And Shushrutra Mutra Purisha means it increases bulk volume of feces and urine, which is a good quality. So they are bad in their reverse order, meaning same order. Like yeah, the Yavaka is okay, same. Okay. So I want to talk about Shastika Shali. So Shastika Shali is paddy which matures in 60 days, meaning you sow the seeds and it will mature in 60 days. I want to mention here because I said sow the seeds. So there is a references if you go deeper into the rice, how to grow rice and all, it's mentioned in Ayurveda. So there is a method to grow rice. So today's method is they sprout and then take it to the field and they put it. So there is a minor difference between they sow the seed and get the yield there only, and then you sprout it and then sow it. So best method is you sow the seed and get the get the yield there. So that is method is considered as best. But because of so many reasons, there is a like we are doing like they get the sprout and do it. I mean that's okay. I mean if unless you are growing, we can't help much. So I would like to talk about Shastika Shali rice. So the rice which is matures in 60 days. If you're buying from a farmer, you can always ask them like how much they don't tell them that I want this, but just check with them that oh how much days how many days it took to mature. So if we say 60 days and it is the color of white or little bit blackish white, so that is where it is good, and it is almost equal to um, the Raktashali rice, but it is better. Actually, it is better, but it has a little bit of less qualities. Okay, it is snigdha, unctuous, oily, grahi, absorbent, and um, it might cause little bit of constipation. Okay, so grahi, whenever we see grahi, it might cause little bit constipation. We everybody knows it. It is light to digest, which is a very good quality. Swadu, sweet. Tridoshagna means balances all three doshas, which is actually we need. Sthira brings stability. So sthira is here, but sthira is not there, and sthira is in wheat. So all the good qualities are in wheat. I yeah. So um, Hima coolant. It is two types. So Gaura, I just spoke a little bit early than what is there in the slide. So it is Gaura and white, and um, if you see white or whitish golden or whitish blackish white, and it that rice which matures in 60 days, that is the best. Okay, and next inferior to Shastika Shali is Mahavrihi. Mahavrihi is bigger quality. Next to that is Krishnavrihi. Krishna means black color, black rice. And so black rice, as I mentioned before. So black rice, I have experienced that whoever has diabetes, if they eat twice black rice, their diabetes will be in control. So this is a tip I wanted to give you. Just let me make it a little bit. Yeah. So Krishnavrihi means it's black color rice, and others such as Jatumukha, Kukudandaka, Lavaka, Pravartaka, Shukravaraka, Uddalaka, Ujjwala, Sina, Sarada, Dardura, Gandhana, and Kuruvinda. So these are the other inferior types of rice. It's available, and if they are maturing in 60 days, talk with the farmer and get that information. I would say you go for that. I mean, you can eat that, and we can yeah. That's about it. With my experience, Krishnavrihi is good for diabetes. Okay, so black color rice is good for diabetes. And there are other types of rice also which are sweet in taste and sour at the end of the digestion, which is not good. Increases pitta and are hard to digest. It increases volume and urine, and feces increases the body heat and causes imbalances in all three dosha. Meaning, even though it is native variety and all these things, it does cause tridosha, all imbalance in all three doshas. But see the difference. If the Shastika Shali balances all three doshas, but even though it is different variety of rice, it causes tridosha, so other varieties of rice. So with this information, I think you can source the right variety of rice, and like which rice is better, which rice is not. At least you can judge it now instead of no knowledge, but people say it's oh native variety, I will go for it. With this information, you can make a right decisions, what to eat, what not to eat. So at final few minutes, I would like to give some tips. So what do you do is you buy Navara or Mapillai Samba rice. You make a soup kind of thing, which is like very smashed, and you can have it with sambar or whatever you want. So with that, and And you can buy, if you get the Shastika Shali, if you have some farmers, get that white rice, white rice, because Shastika Shali can be white rice. So check them if it is matures in 60 days. Get that and eat daily because that is also good. But include the red Navara rice or the Mapillai Samba, which is blood color, in your diet. With this information, I'll take off and Jai Dhanvantari and Dhanvantari bless you all. Thank you.